Hey, Karen.
Hey. This is Indiana University Northwest, the campus of Indiana University in Gary, Indiana.
That's where half the film festival is.
Yep, half the film festival is here. And we're going down Broadway, which is the main street in Gary. Gary is built, Gary is what do you call it? A company town. Gary was actually built by U.S. Steel, basically, to my neighborhood. I live on the east side. My neighborhood was where the houses that they built there are almost all identical. And it's where the supervisors lived. I live very close to what is called the Coke plant, which is, Coke is what they use to basically make steel.
Okay. And to this day, as we speak, steel is being produced.
Still in Gary, but not nearly as much. When I was growing up, it was a really great town to live in. To have a blue-collar job, you could literally have the American dream. You could buy a house. All of our dads got new cars either every year or every 2 years. Gary was a boom town. Everybody's dad had a job. If you were 18 and you didn't want to go to college, your first stop was U.S. Steel, and you'd be making now literally a middle class, what is comparable to a middle class income, working a blue collar job without a college degree. You could own a home, you could raise a family, you could live a pretty good life here.
Okay. And you founded this, you helped found this festival. What was the impetus to bring black film back to Gary, or back to Gary, in Gary?
I think it really was more bringing art and culture to Gary, because right now Gary is really struggling, and a lot of the community's minds are fixed on the schools, fixed on the roads, fixed on the government, and and they're not thinking about beauty and what quality of life issues, why people want to live here, and it's because they have good culture. So the film festival is really just one more dot of culture in Gary, something for people to go to and be a part of.
It feels like we're close. I feel a spirit.
You feel a spirit?
I feel a spirit.
You feeling the spirit?
Yeah, we're coming down this road here.
We're coming down the road. Gary is built on a grid. So Broadway is the dividing line. We just turned off of Broadway and we're heading west. And on the west side, all of the streets are named after the presidents. And on the east side of Broadway, all of the streets are named after the states. So we just crossed Washington, Adams. That's why I know my presidents, because Gary, these streets are named after the presidents. Adams, Jefferson, and Jackson.
Okay. This looks like a great place to play ball at some point, like after school or...
Well, it certainly was when we were all growing up here. But the interesting thing about Gary now is that it's greener. So, we lived in a city that was really highly polluted, with the steel mills like belching out all of this really nasty stuff. And now, that the town is basically, depressed, with houses, and things like that.
So we just passed Madison. This is Monroe.
Yeah.
And we're 24th and Monroe.
And here comes Jackson.
Oh, never even put it together. Jackson being a president.
Yes, it's not named after the Jackson family. It's named after President Jackson.
Well, I never put it until I was physically here. Yes. I would have never associated Jackson with Madison and Monroe and Adams.
Yeah. So the house is up here on the left. And if we stay here long enough, you are going to see random people just walking up and taking pictures. And they're from all over the world.
On the other side, like this person here?
Yeah.
Cut the grass.
Oh yeah, there's a groundskeeper and a caretaker for the house. They bought the house and the house next door. Like I said, stand here for 20 minutes. You're gonna see 4 or 5 random people just pull up.
Isn't there a sign everybody takes a picture in front of?
Yeah, it's gone. It's usually right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And in that little bitty house, Katherine Jackson raised all those kids.
Wow. Hey, so I'm here with Paul. We're in the middle of Gary, downtown, about a block from City Hall, right? Paul's just standing there. He's in awe. Well, what I'm about to show you is dope. This is what happens when you grow up in a small town. Somebody makes a mural of you.